Hi there and welcome to the Barbara Young channel, or shall I say welcome to my Friday Sews. Well, I've seen a lot of these Friday Sews videos on YouTube and I thought, well, I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to do a Friday Sews video, but basically I'm going to have it more like a catch-up. So like, you know, maybe once a week, but probably more like once a fortnight and maybe once a month. I'm not quite sure yet. But basically I'm going to use it as a sort of review of what I'm doing at the moment, and maybe a bit of a catch-up of all the different things brought, I know, together in some way. But, well, sort of like that, if you know what I mean. Well, anyway, let's get on with it and start with my Quick Sew 3979. Now, this is almost done. I've almost finished it. It got delayed a little bit because there was a neighbour decided to do some building work and they were using hammers and drills and jackhammers and stuff and digging up concrete, and it made a lot of noise. So when I wanted to start this project, I couldn't, because obviously I couldn't film anything because of the noise it was making. It was just horrendous. So that got delayed a bit. So that's why I haven't finished this one yet. But hopefully I'll have it out on Monday, next Monday, because my normal date for put my videos out is a Monday. And it's normally once a fortnight or about that. That's what I try to stick to. But this one got a little bit delayed because of that. But it is nearly finished. So watch out for that one, hopefully on Monday. What else have I been doing? Well, I've been having a go at doing underwear, basically. There's this design. It's Quick Sew 3881. Yes, they are knickers. And I decided I'd have a go at doing this because I've been trying to understand how to use stretch materials, especially stuff that requires banding or something like that, like fold over bias or something like that. And underwear has that thing of being one, stretchy, and then you have to use a stretch elastic with it at the same time. So it's quite a tricky sort of skill to learn. So actually that's not something I've been doing during the week. I've been doing that for quite some time, over the last few months. But I have managed to make a few pairs that have actually come out all right. You know, once I sort of started to master how the picot sort of goes on. That's one pair, and with white fold over bias tape on the leg. And it is a tricky art to actually sew a pair of undies. And get that so it actually sits right. I mean, it's taken me quite a long time to get to this, but I managed to make, well, I've got 3 pairs here. I've got this, they're all white. It's got the picot. It's picot, isn't it? I think it's called, but it's pink. That one. I've got one with red on it. There you go. And a pair with blue on. With actually, it's what white picot at the top, which on this one it seems to roll over. I'm not sure why that rolls in, but it just does. Again, it's that learning curve of how it goes on with the fold over elastic on the leg. But then I also put this lace trim on. I was just experimenting to see how that would go on, what difference would it make. So again, it's sort of quite experimental. So that's basically 3 pairs of undies that actually have come out all right, even though they were a bit of experiment. But yeah, I think that they are, I've managed to work out how that works now, so that was enjoyable to do, and obviously I'll continue to make more of them as a learning thing so I can get better at doing it. I've also just had some patterns delivered today. I had some new patterns I've seen. They were on offer. They were on, these are 3 new look patterns. I think they were half price, and then the place that I get them from had them on an extra discount. If you've got like if you're a club member, then you get an extra discount for it. So I got 3 patterns, and the first one is, it's called Smart Options. This is a 6509, and it is, I don't know, is it like a tunic dungaree type thing? You got 4. One is with legs, and this one is as like a tunic dress. So that one, don't know how well I'm going to do that. So I've only just turned up today, so I've no idea. I haven't really looked at them. The other one is a coat, and it is new look coat. So this is the 6742. That looks brilliant. No idea about materials or anything, just look good. I mean, nice sort of coat, not for when it's raining or anything, but when it's maybe a bit chilly and you definitely need a coat on, but you don't want anything big and heavy. So yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to doing that one if I can find some material, but that'll be later on in the year. And then the third one, I'm going to say the final one, but the third one is a skirt. Now I got this one because of the waistband, and it's got an interesting waistband on there. This is the new look 6744, and that waistband is just brilliant. So that's something I imagine is going to be quite a learning curve to make that. Maybe it might not be, but yeah, I'm going to enjoy doing that, hopefully. So that's 3 more patterns to add to my stash. Huge pile, I suppose, really. Getting too many patterns. I really just need to make some stuff, really, don't I, rather than just keep buying patterns. But yeah, never mind. Why not? Next on my list is a top. Now, a friend of mine gave me some clothes the other day, and some woolen clothes and some sort of dresses type clothing. And I was looking and thinking, well, what can I do with them? Can I change them? Can I upscale them or do something with them or turn them into something else completely different? But I've started on one of them. It is actually this top. And as you can see, this top, it's not that long, but actually it's meant to be a lot longer because it was actually a dress. Came down to what I call mid-thigh, sort of halfway between your hip and your knee. That sort of length, and in the middle of it was these 2 pieces of elastic that went round the waist, and they just sort of held it in, and there was nothing else to it other than that. That's all the shaping there was, just that. So it's not a lot of shape to it. So I thought, well, that'd be nice as a top. So what I've done is I've shortened it, cut that off, and then when I've cut it off, I've turned the bottom bits into these long tie pieces, so you can sort of tie it round and pull it in that way. Haven't hemmed it up, just need to hem it up, and then that is absolutely finished and done with. And that's just a nice little upscaling of that. It's more like a summer type top, and it's middle of winter, so it might, well, it'll get worn at some point. But yeah, nice little upscaling there and changing. I've got plans on the other things, but haven't really got into it yet because I've only just had those. And moving on to the last thing is, well, something I think is going to be very helpful to me. I bought a new iron, this Tefal. So here it is, the Tefal Ultra Glide Anti-Calc Plus. So that's what I bought. It's quite a weighty thing. I have been using this, which is my old Bosch Sensix Cosmo, and it's not a bad iron, you know, but it is about 20 years old. And the plate tends to get a bit crusty at times. I've given it a clean off just recently, you know, like today. And yeah, it's okay. I don't think the plate, I think it's got a few scratches on it. I don't think the plate's totally flat anymore. And the steam's a bit pants on it, really. It doesn't really steam very well anymore. Which is why I got this one. So this one, even though it still works, is going to be put to one side, I suppose, a reserve one in case I happen to need it. And my main one's going to be this. I mean, it's got a boost on the steam. It's got a big reservoir. It's got a ceramic plate on there, and just generally it's a high wattage as well. That one was 2000. This is 2800 watt. So just generally all round a much newer and much nicer sort of iron that's going to help me get those seams and pressed through properly. So there you go. New iron as well to boot. So that's everything for this week, and that's what I'm up to and doing at the moment. So hopefully I'll be doing more, and I will bring you up to date as and when I can, hopefully. But my main videos come out on a Monday, so if you like what you're seeing and you want to see more, just click the like and click that subscribe button, and hopefully every fortnight on a Monday there'll be a project out, and hopefully probably again, maybe once a fortnight, I'll do a Friday Sews, and just a quick catch up on where I am, what I'm up to. So if you like that, please do click those buttons, and thank you for watching my video. I look forward to seeing my next video. Bye.